What's going on? It's Alexander here, back with some more of The Walking Dead Saints and Sinners. Let's resume game and then continue on. See what's what. Okay, we can't do anything with that door. Alright. We explore that area in the next go round. And that's for food cooking. What's this? Oh, that's... We'll worry about that later. Cooks. Well, I guess this is like things we can learn. I do believe these, yeah, these were part of the, basically the thing I bought just because it made it to where to get the upgrade for PSVR 2 was only $10. We had National Guard knife, the Judge, which I believe comes straight from The Walking Dead show, and the Sheriff, which might as well. I never really watched much of The Walking Dead show. I watched the first 2 seasons. It was kind of a whatever thing. Something I felt should have ended a long time before it did. Before we do that, this is how we scrap. Get rid of that real quick, because I hate that thing. Do that in there, that's health. That's broken. These are unbreakable. Put them in our storage. They're part of a collection. Alright, we'll salvage everything we can. To be or not to be. Oop. Come on, get in there. Nothing's of too good a value to not scrap in an apocalypse. I don't know where that went. Apparently went there. Especially because I've always thought using guns in a zombie apocalypse where it's based on hearing stuff was stupid. Anyways. And this goes there. We will keep one on us. Passcodes, the Soldier's Creed. That's going to be something for later.
I had an inkling, and by God, I was spot on. The reserve. It's out there. It exists. This journal I found proves it. Still, so much work to be done. Stones that gotta be overturned, riddles that need solving. Waterfall and frequency 61 has to be connected to the reserve somehow. Command and control, I'm guessing. That's the next step. If I can get this blasted radio repaired. Wonder if someone is still inside. As soon as my ankle feels steady, gonna take the skiff to that mansion in the Garden District where Niles and I recorded the Tipsy Blue record, the Blue Palace. It's my best shot at finding a microphone for the radio. Power is covered with the bus battery, just got connected. Antenna too, got encryption covered. Can't afford any eavesdroppers. Haven't slept in 3 days. These creaky bones are rattling with excitement. So close. I can only imagine what might be in there. Grub, meds, weapons, ammo. Oh, all of a lifetime. Set me up for a decade. Could sure use the tourist help, though. Hell, I'd even be willing to split 40-60 if they make all this easier. Hope they show up before it's too late. Getting old.
So we are in... Honestly, wait, Louisiana, New Orleans, Louisiana. We need 61. So that'll all be good to go. Kind of want to scrap that. Don't want that looking over us while we sleep. Anyways, this is how we sleep. And it's how we save. I've never been a real big fan of save stations in games. I've always found ways around them. Already did that. Alright, give me 1 second here. Oh. Face is starting to itch. Alright. Do this first. Make that go down. Then eat. You know, make sure to look for food, salvage, and meds while we're out there. Oh, hey, that's another one of them, isn't it? Yes, it is. Let's go put this in real quick before we go to our first mission. It saves at the start of them from what I read and when we sleep. So these are for the bigger weapons. There we go. We won't need that where we're going on the first one. Like the hints that I read about it said we won't. Because the guns are more for the living than the dead, and that's all we're facing. It's only good if you get yourself surrounded, which I don't plan on doing that. I will, I don't plan on it. We're going with that. That's a box of supplies. And then to our first area. All right. But yeah, there is an option to turn on though a mic, like your mic, to where anytime you talk, the zombies will hear you and come after you.
Please, I need your help.
And this is, from what I know, the only side quest here.
My husband, he's turned. He begged me not to let it happen, but I just couldn't pull the trigger. He was all I had left, but I failed him. I'm so ashamed. Would you be willing to help me out? I just can't bring myself to do it. I need someone else to end this nightmare.
I will put him to rest.
You will? Thank you. That is so kind. Here, take this key. I locked Reuben in a room. Second floor of the Blue Mansion, just up the street. I noticed your watch. Looks like you've got the alarm in sync with the chiming bells that rile up the walkers every day. Smart. You don't want to be caught out in the open when this place is overrun by the dead. Oh, and one last request. Reuben's wedding band. If you could retrieve it, it would mean so much to me. At least I could carry one small token with me. From my children, I have nothing. They're just gone. I never even got to say goodbye.
All right. So let's start heading down the streets to the Blue Mansion, or whatever they were calling it. Which, I did read that there should be... There we go. There's our map. That's our locate. That's our location. That's where we need to go. Let's have this at the ready. Because we're definitely going to need it. Which she gives us something that we'll have to go back for. You can, from what I read, you can kill her if you want to. And you get the reward anyway. I'm just not that much of a horrible person. Why isn't this working? And it over. We'll pick that up. I don't know why it's not letting us. They probably have something set up wrong. But it actually feels better than when I originally played it, so... I don't actually think I do. Even though it is a whole lot less crowded. I remember running the zombies just left, right, and center, walking down the street. No. Tom Clanky. Alright. I do believe that is our location. Yep. Bugger. You want some too? Oop. Ah, crap. Seriously? Where is that? There it is. That worked. That's unfortunate that we've gotten bit a few times already. I know you're going to come after me, so just come on. That's about to break already. We haven't gotten in the house yet. Well, it's maybe the last one for this. There we go. Wait, that looks like... we take pieces of it with us? Seriously? Where'd y'all come from? Alright, this is where we need to go. One of the great things, we don't have to use the front door. Unfortunately, they know we're here now. They see us. Go away. That in there. More some electronics. I mean, that could be of use. That's medicine. That'll definitely be in use. Ooh, pillow. That's metal, so useful. Oof. You've been here a while, bro. Matches. Every little bit of stuff could help in the long run. Oh, nothing in there. More matches. A lighter. Oh, we're already full, huh? Adhesive. Oop, no, that's what I wanted. I wanted this. Can I just set this here for now? No. No, I cannot. Ah! Soda. Oh. Sounded so disappointed. Useless. Okay, what do we got this way? Funnily enough, where we needed to be. That with us. That can go because that could be a use. Throw matches. Okay, we got one more thing to do here before we continue on. We need to go in here. Got. Take that out. It goes in by itself. There we go. Husband should be right behind here.
My dearest Corinne, I lied to you. I am sorry. I had to spare you. A lost hope. Our children died by my hand. I had to set them free to protect them from a fate worse than death. I know you will never be able to forgive me, but maybe one day you will understand that I had no choice. They did not suffer. Take comfort in that, my love. Reuben.
Put that there. Got a shotgun. Scrapped. Okay then. Okay. Nope. Gotta make room for it in the inventory. So set that down and... But that's this place basically done. We need to come back here for one more thing after we turn in this quest. But first, let's just go ahead and get on up out of here. Okay, that door is kind of useless. This place, I know. Hello. Oh, it's a two-hander. Darn. We seem we can actually swing this one. Can I just... Nope. Unfortunate. So the question is... to... We'll keep this one on us because we can use this while we're in here. Oh, come on. Breath mints aren't that bad. Anyways, I'm ending this here. Thank y'all for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.